title at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Bradley. Konate. And it's Robertson. McAllister. Robertson. And here's Wirtz. And here's Wirtz. Szoboszlai goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Clearly asking too much with that. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Luiz shifted upfield. Throwing. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. And the counter is on. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Isak, now he's off and running. Well, that's well seen too. Gibbs-White, and they can counter here. Savona. Gibbs-White. Oh, he's been flattened there. Too long? And over the line. Robertson. That's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai caresses it through. Sells, sends that a long way. Van Dijk. Konate. Van Dijk. And it's Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Deftly away. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for a shot! Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Isak. Vitz. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Isak!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Oh, good spread. And it's Savona. Savona's cross. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Robertson. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Isak. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Anderson. Williams. Anderson, gently done. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Williams. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Robertson. And it's Vitz. Vitz on a charge down the left. Played into space out wide. Vitz! That had too much on it.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He can run onto that. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Mamadashvili, long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isak. Tries to think it through. Oh, great chance! Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Williams. Hudson-Odoi. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's a nice ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out towards the flank. And it's Douglas Luiz. Purring through the gears. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Isak. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah played into the box. And he's there to clear it. Gibbs-White, over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Konate tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Robertson. Gravenberg. Salah. Played into space. That's good play. Time to deliver. He is just caressing the ball. And he's there to clear it. That's been won straight back. And here's my great chance! It's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Back into the middle. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of... Oh, what a climb! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Robertson, and it's played forward, and it's Salah, played out wide, incoming delivery, it is a corner. Gibbs White. Williams. McAllister. Gibbs White. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it out wide. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Anderson. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Wirtz chasing after it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Savola. Anderson. Aimed in towards the centre. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Konate forwards and with intent. Bradley. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Savola. Looking to break at pace. Takes a shot! Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Wirtz. Van Dijk, and he goes cross-field. Bradley. Bradley charging forward down that flank. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! Oh, horrible miscue.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gibbs White. Spread out to the left. Cleared without complication. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Quality ball. On time, excellent interception. Gibbs White. Out to the right. Oh, good spread. Tries to get it clear. Luis goes short. Proves too strong. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Isak. And it's Wits. Robertson. Isak. And the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Anderson. Gibbs-White. It's a pretty loose pass. Gibbs-White. He's cut it out. McAllister. Over to the left. Isak, and it's lofted through here. It's really well cleared. It's a throw. Salah, showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has been knocked clear. Might come loose. Anderson. Savona. Aim forwards. Gibbs-White. 15 minutes till half-time. Plays it through. Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. Time and again they are repelled. Soboslai, gently done. Douglas Luiz. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Luiz. It's a mighty effort! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Luiz plays it short. Anderson. Anderson laid out to the left flank. Turns and goes back. Nice control. Anderson. Gibbs White. Douglas Luiz. Anderson. And here's the chance to counter. Savola. Douglas Luiz. Moved on forwards. Well, they could break here. Williams. Hudson-Odoi. It's run loose here. And it's Savona. Shoots! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Williams. Probing pass. Ah, such a clever touch. Douglas Luiz. Now here's the delivery. And he's got his range wrong there. Williams. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Douglas Luiz. Great defending, strong and determined. Konate. Bradley. Gravenberg. Aim forwards. And they've got rid. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Williams, that's a good run down the left. Hudson-Odoi, that's an imaginative pass. That has been knocked clear. Keeper has taken decisive action. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. McAllister. Van Dijk played out towards the right wing. And it's Bradley. Bradley. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Gibbs-White. That's been slipped through. Oh, they could be... And a chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Hudson-Odoi. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Hudson-Odoi. Shot a goal! Vince. Now it's Isak. Szoboszlai spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Be a throw-in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hudson-Odoi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Great work on the overlap. And that is out of play. Chance to deliver. Oh, smashing header! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance here to counter. Gibbs-White. And it's Salah. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that's neat. And it's played forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. Hudson-Odoi. He can get that clear. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mohamed Isak!
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Douglas Luiz, played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Out it comes again. Konate gets it away. And a play for a throw. Gibbs White. Decent chance! Mohamed Salah. Now it's Isak. Now it's Szoboszlai! Sells, sends that a long way. Hudson-Odoi. And he shoots! And he's heaved it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Douglas Luiz. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Konate. McAllister. Van Dijk played over towards the opposite flank. Hudson-Odoi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Robertson. McAllister. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Douglas Luiz. And it's Salah. Looking here to chip it through. That's a simple one for the keeper. Savona. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Hudson-Odoi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Isak! Douglas Luiz. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Anderson. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Oh, he's onto this. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. Williams. Very nicely done. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Isak under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Hudson-Odoi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Bradley. It's a Good run down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gibbs White is onto it in a flash. That has found him in acres of space. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Szoboszlai, McAllister, and it's played forward. That's surely a foul, free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Anderson. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Luis with the short one. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. And here's Isak. Wits. Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Salah. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Williams. Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's found support out wide. They get a throw in. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Van Dijk aimed forwards. And it's Robertson. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Konate. Gravenberg, gently done. Anderson. Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Savona. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Douglas Luiz. McAllister with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Real chance! Mamadashvili herring after the ball here. Chooses to go back. He's having a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hudson-Odoi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Played towards the other side. And it's Bradley. Luis does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the keeper has it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's an excellent interception. So, what can they make of this? Van Dijk. Hutchinson, clipped into space. Konate gets good distance on it. Szoboszlai. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Robertson. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Szoboszlai. Salah. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vicious ball here. Picks it up out wide. Hutchinson. Douglas Luis. Hudson-Odoi. Shot, surely! And again the keeper stands strong. Another change here. Luis moves short. Over to the left. Luis with the cross. And that has been cleared. It's run loose here. Tries to get it clear. Claimed it back swiftly. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. Bradley. Oh, it's come loose. Isak, now he's off and running. Luis, long ball upfield. Luis chooses to go cross-field. Hutchinson. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone for a throw-in. Zinchenko played out towards the right wing. Now here's the delivery. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Douglas Luis. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bradley. And it's Bradley. Succumbs to the pressure. Gibbs-White. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Isak. Played in. A header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looks to the other side. Oh, Red, nice interception. Zinchenko. Williams. Oh, that's nice. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Gravenberg shifted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. And he's there to get it away. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And it's Robertson. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Wirtz. Gibbs-White. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. Williams. Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He's free, he has got space. And the finish! Now, what about a counter-attack? Williams. Could be danger here. Zinchenko plays it in. Cleared away. Konate. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Savola. Douglas Luiz. Luiz shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. Promising position. No way through. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gibbs White, and that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Williams. Anderson. Played with finesse. Hutchinson, and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
So here comes the substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gibbs White. That's a cute ball. And that was very necessary. It's gone out for a throw-in. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Isak. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Szoboszlai. Gibbs White. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Zinchenko. He is through here. Hutchinson. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Zinchenko, oh, good take in a good area. Isak. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Vips. And here's Wirtz. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? And that's out of reach. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson is onto it in a flash. Oh, well measured. Zinchenko! It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Luis with the short one. And it's Douglas Luis. Shot a goal! Oh, that's nice. Zinchenko. Hutchinson. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Lovely, now then. Mohamed Salah have it back and can go again. Isak. And here's Szoboszlai. Defending of the desperate variety.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hutchinson. Out to the right. McAllister wins the duel this time. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Robertson laid into space. Sells, claims it, and the danger passes. Aina. Some good work on the right flank here. Aina. Played in. There's the header! Gravenberg. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Crunching tackle. Szoboszlai. Oh, perfectly measured that. Isak. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Wirtz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, what can they make of this? Zinchenko, oh, good spread. Aina. A chance to play it in. Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. Claimed it back swiftly. Luis, gently done. Douglas Luis. Nice control. Chance for a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, official score,